Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your weekly roundup of all the action from the French top 14, and what a weekend it was. Let's dive straight into the absolute chaos at Stade du Hameau, where Ronan O'Gara found himself in hot water yet again. The La Rochelle head coach was sent to the stands for dissent an hour into a bewildering 30-try. 53-33 loss to Pau. This drama started just 34 seconds into the game. La Rochelle fly-half. Antoine Dupont was shown a red card for a high kick that made contact with Pau winger Aaron Grandadian space. The referee, Jeremy Rozier, had already warned an audibly furious O'Gara to calm down, telling him any more complaints would see him sent off. Well, that warning didn't last long, and by the 60-minute mark, O'Gara was watching from the stands. The game itself was a wild ride. Pau's game plan was clear: aerial bombardment. And it worked wonders. They scored their first try just minutes in, after Gregoire Arfuel outjumped Jack Noel. But even with 14 men, La Rochelle refused to lie down. UJ Souteni crossed the line for them, only for Arfuel to score one for Pio, and then Jules Favre to answer back for the visitors. It was a proper end-to-end spectacle. Julien Montoya scored for Pio just before halftime, and they extended their lead after the restart. La Rochelle kept fighting back, with replacement tight head Alexander Contilia scoring their third try. Then O'Gara was sent off. Moments later, Dylan Lades scored for La Rochelle, bringing them incredibly close. But their discipline cost them again when Charles Conte Samba was sin-binned, leaving them down to just 13 men. Pau capitalized on the two-man advantage, with Bika Gorgadze and Fabien Brobori scoring, securing a bonus point. But the drama wasn't over. Jules Favre grabbed his second try for La Rochelle, snatching the bonus point away from Pau. Then, a late yellow card for La Rochelle's Thomas Laveau and a final-minute try from Pau. Yuri Delamel sealed the deal and handed the bonus point right back to the home side. An absolutely breathless match. Elsewhere in the league, Toulouse celebrated the return of Antoine Dupont in their dominant 48-24 win over Racing 92. It was a bittersweet victory, however, as it marked the final appearance for center Pita Ahki, who is set to join the Auckland Blues. Castres managed a less than convincing 23-7 home win against Perpignan, while Bayonne scraped a gloomy 22-20 victory over Lyon in miserable conditions. The clash between Clermont and Stade Francais was a nail-biter, ending 36-32 to Clermont, but not without controversy. A disputed try by Lucas Towson sealed the win for the hosts, with the refereeing team deciding there was no clear knock-on in the build-up. Finally, young star Lenni Nouchi was the hero for Montpellier, leading them to a 28-24 comeback win against Bordeaux. And Toulon had a much more comfortable afternoon, cruising to a 54-28 victory over Montauban. What a weekend of rugby. That's all for this week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Thanks for watching.